Hello guys. No idea if I'm streaming yet or not. So I did this a different way. Hopefully it's coming out good. What I don't like is on my channel it doesn't show I'm streaming. We'll get started here in a minute. I just need to make sure everything's running smooth. Already, my YouTube is going crazy slow. No idea what that has to do with, why that's happening. But let's see if we can get this set up here. Looks like everything's going good there. Everything's going good there. Okay. Where's my stuff? Come on now. Everything's loading. Can you see me okay? Okay. So apparently we've been on for about a minute. I can't really erase that awkwardness. Yeah, I gotta figure out what's going on with this, because if you go to my channel, I'm realizing that if I go to my channel, how does that look too? Does that look okay? Can you hear me? Let me know if you can hear me, because I'm plugged in with the microphone here. Can you hear me okay? Does it sound good? Man, I don't know if I should just stick with my cell phone here, because it's looking like it might be a little easier that way. Alright. I was trying not... YouTube live stream right now is in like a transitional phase, and it's pretty annoying as far as that goes. So let me see if I can get this stream back up here, because it's not showing it. Okay. I should be back on. Can you see me okay? Hear me okay? Yeah, using the software is much better. Okay. So using the phone software here, it's much smoother than it is using the computer. I was trying to use computers to get better quality, better sound quality, and that just did not seem to really cut it. Now, what I am a little confused about, and I'm still trying to figure out here, is on my channel, like I said, it doesn't show anything being broadcasted, which is weird, because I am broadcasting right now. And I'm gonna have to figure that out, because I'm glad you guys joined me, but the whole point is I'm trying to invite other people, and if the other people don't see it when they go to my channel, well, that just defeats the purpose. It's just really weird. I don't really understand what's going on here. Let me see. I just want to do one little thing here just to make sure I got everything set up. I mean, because it's all here. Everything's good. Come back, latest updates, live stream. Shows it all here. Alright. It's like the only way anyone can see it is if they have the actual link to it. And that's kind of annoying. See, it shows it live now. So weird. I don't know what's going on here. Okay. We'll just get started though. I don't really understand, like I said, why it's not working. You guys could be awesome and share it on Twitter if you are a Twitter follower, please, or if you have your own Twitter or Facebook, wherever it is, be awesome. Share this stream right now if you can. I'm gonna just upload it right now on Twitter just to let everyone know we're live. And I'm gonna have to reach out to some experts to figure this out. I've never had this problem, and yeah, I'm not really sure why that's happening. My message on Twitter isn't the best. Okay, so today's video, yes, it is back to today's video. I'm so excited that you decided to join me today. Thank you so much for joining me on the stream. Obviously, right there on the side, you can see that there is a chat box there, so you can definitely chat with me, and I will do my best to chat back. I'm still trying to get the hang of doing this. Like I said previously, whole point of doing this is because I plan to do some live streaming at the parks once I get to Disney parks. So I kind of wanted to adjust your expectations and kind of know what's happening. And also now I'm just having a blast doing it. I really like this kind of live, spontaneous stuff that's happening. Thank you so much, Nothing But Disney. It does help. Thank you so much. So having you know, this is just it's a little more fun. It's a little more action packed because I usually edit videos and, you know, record, edit mistakes, all that kind of stuff. And while that is fun, doing this on a daily where I'm able to interact immediately is a lot of fun too. So if it's your first time here, thank you for joining. If you are watching the replay, we are doing these live streams. It seems like it's going to be about 4:30 Central Time, Monday through Friday. Toward the actual park trips, I'll probably start vlogging more because that's what I'm going to end up doing in the parks as well. So yeah, it's going to be a lot of fun. And I have a surprise because when I get to the park, I'll be doing a live broadcast of a special surprise that I'll let you know a little closer to the time. But in today's video, I thought it'd be great to talk about my top 5 Disney songs that you need to hear. Now, these Disney songs aren't necessarily, well, let me put it this way. They're more Disney songs that are from films, okay? So there's a ton of Disney songs out there. There's tons of artists that are signed by Disney. That's not who I'm talking about. What I'm talking about here are songs that were made for film / television when it comes to the Disney, you know, universe. And so for me, this was kind of a tough one because there's so much good music out there, and I personally have my own likes and tastes on certain songs, certain music. But I wanted to find kind of original style songs that weren't necessarily songs that, you know, they picked for a soundtrack or you could find somewhere else on the radio, but more of songs that were kind of done for the film. And that's where I kind of did my list there as far as, you know, where I was looking for. You're going to know there's going to be some classic songs that I'm sure you know, and there's going to be some songs that you may not have heard of. But I definitely want you to comment below. Let me know what songs you personally like. If I haven't heard it, I'm definitely going to check it out. You know, like I said, these aren't by any kind of like standard. Like, this is just my personal preference when it comes to the song. So be sure check out some of the songs that I'm mentioning here if you haven't already. I think you would really enjoy them. But again, this list is not in any particular order. It is just a list that. Oh, that'll happen. Y'all saw my socks there? Yeah, that'll happen. Wow. You know what? Let me tighten this a little bit. Still here. There we go. Are you kidding me? That's why I love live video, right? Let me make sure that it's still here and it's okay. It's catching up here on my end. So, okay, everything's still in proper spacing. It's not like upside down. That's why you gotta love video. So yeah, these are gonna be kind of my personal preferences when it comes to this song. So not in any particular order, but I would start off as one of my favorite songs when it comes to Disney songs has to be Peter Pan. Now, it's the You Can Fly song, right? So the reason why in that one I'm a little more particular as far as choosing that one over so many of the other songs that are out there is because there's one part in this song that does slow down, and you hear the bell tower ring, and it just goes like boom, boom, boom. It's just perfect. It has a great beginning as far as taking you up and then bringing you down in a good way like that. And so definitely, it's one of my favorites to actually listen to on my way to the parks. One of my favorites to listen to in my car. It's just a good song. If you're feeling down, you hear it. It's just good. The words, of course, are great. If you don't know it, definitely. I don't want to ruin it by singing a terribly version of it. So if you don't know it, definitely go check it out. But to me, that's kind of where I look toward with that song. It's more of the way that it goes and how it goes, in more of a higher end, and then it kind of brings it back down. And the melody of it is for sure is good. Yeah, I like it a lot. That song to me is really good. So definitely check that one out if you haven't already. The second song that I would go for is, and I could be wrong on this now that I realize it. There's some songs that I might mention that might be out there, and I don't know that they were done by an artist and then Disney picked them up. But the second song I would go for is It's Not Easy from Pete's Dragon, the original Pete's Dragon. So this song is sung by Elliot and I can't remember her name now, but the lady in the film. And he's basically describing Pete to her, and he's singing it in a way that's very calming. That's really why I like it. It's a very calming song. It'll relax you the way he sings it and the way she sings it. And of course the message behind it is great as far as just talking about finding that special person in your life who you can kind of depend on and trust, and all that is such a hard thing to do. And when you do find that person, you better do your best to not let them go, right? So Pete's Dragon is for sure one of the other songs that I would be picking. Another one would probably be from High School Music. No, wouldn't be from High School Musical. There's some good songs on there, but it's not my style. The other one that I would actually be picking, and it's from the thumbnail here, is It's Belle. So in the opening scene of Beauty and the Beast, after they go through the kind of story of the prince and how he became the beast, how he was cursed to become the beast, it opens up on kind of this field, meadow. You see butterfly flying going into this town, and you hear the music start just and you get the first look of Belle there, and she starts singing. That song is like melody wise is such a great song. The way it does it is so good. So the melody of that song in particular is really good. It's a longer song. It's not one of those 2 or 3 minutes songs. There's a little part where they stop and they talk, but musically it and the melody of how they do it is why I picked it. You hear it and you just gotta feel happy. Like you can feel the small town village. You can feel the crisp air of the wind that blows there. I mean, it just feels so great. So listening to it definitely makes me feel so good when I'm checking out the Disney music. Yeah, it is a good song. Really, it's one of my favorites there. So let's see. That would be number 3. So my fourth pick, which one was my fourth pick? See, this one was tough because it was Hunchback of it was one between Hunchback of Notre Dame or Dame, one of those songs. And one that actually has become kind of a favorite of mine is from the Princess and the Frog. I was gonna say The Frog and I, and it's Dig a Little Deeper, and that one did win it. So that song to me is one song that I've been playing over and over and over. The message is so good. So the film, whether you liked it or not, that's up for debate. But the actual song itself, with the message that it's singing, is really good as far as referencing, how you have to go a little deeper than what you normally do. You gotta, find that extra strength in you and really go out there to compete or to achieve what you're trying to achieve. So that song, if you haven't heard, I definitely recommend for you checking it out because it is a really, really good song, and the message behind it, the lyrics behind it is really good. So the melody and the song itself in that matter is pretty okay. I mean, it's good. I'm not saying like it's bad, but definitely there's some other ones like that are a little better than that. But the message of what it's saying, the words it's saying, are something that I just really kind of believe in, really agree with, and it's a really powerful song in that sense. So definitely check that one out. And then the last song, again, these aren't in any order. This isn't to say this is the best song. This is just my personal song, my number 5. The last song that it would be. See, right now I'm thinking in my head, should I go with what I was originally going to say? Because now I'm getting all these other ideas as far as what a song that I would pick would be. But I'm going to do it. So it would probably be from Pocahontas. Yeah, I'm going to stick with it. Right? Should I? Or should I change it? So it would probably be Pocahontas. So both songs from Pocahontas, which are the main ones, which is, of course, the famous one there, which is, what's it called? What the one? Have you ever heard the wood? Yeah, you know what I'm talking about, right? I'm not gonna sing it all. And then, you know what? We'll stick with that one. That would probably be one I would pick. Again, because of the melody, how it's sung, the tone of it. They did just do a remake of it, but I'm talking about the original version. With no acoustic guitars, and it's very melodic, very good song that I personally just really enjoy, listening to. And again, what it's saying is for the movie. What it's talking about is about the movie. It's not like referencing any nowadays kind of stuff, but it makes sense, and it does a really good job of explaining the story of where it's going, and the music is just really good on that, and the vocals as well. And thanks for joining Rowit. Sorry if I say it wrong. 69. That's another thing that we want to talk about on another video. So that's why I was specific in saying Disney movies, because the park has so many, and the park I think is going to be even a bigger list, because cutting it down to 5, that is tough. Because in the park there's on the rides I have a playlist full of just Disney park songs, because they're just so good that I just have them playing it over and over. So that's why I was picking the movies, because I thought, let's start off with the movies and then we can get into the parks. But yeah, like I said, earlier, this is different for me. If you look at my channel, you'll see that normally I would just post up videos. And this is a little different because I'm doing it live. And if you didn't see it earlier, you can see the replay. There was a mistake here on this live feed, but that's what makes it fun. And I'm still kind of out on the ledge here as far as if this is a good idea or not. So I definitely want you guys' opinion about doing this live. I definitely want some comments. Let me know if this is something that you like, or if I should just go back to just kind of creating the videos. I personally like the live streams too. Like I said, just for this reason, being able to talk to you one-on-one. And I know there's Periscope, and I know there's Facebook and everything like that. But YouTube is a place that I just really enjoy being on, and there's a couple places I know that, well, there's a ton of channels. I went over my 5 favorite Disney channels, right? There's a ton of channels that talk about Disney, but I wanted to do something a little more personable and do it here. YouTube kind of gives me that ability. Periscope, while it's good and all, I have a Periscope and I've used Periscope before. It just doesn't feel the same way I feel like YouTube. With YouTube, I'm able to do a little more, and I like the interaction there. I like that I can see what you guys are saying, and I can see that y'all both like that live stream there, so thank you so much. But if you are watching this and you have an opinion, definitely let me know below. And yeah, so I want to know what you think. I want to make sure that you guys put a comment down below and let me know what your favorite songs are, right? You don't have to put 5, you can put less, but what your favorite songs are. And I'm definitely going to please put down there ideas that you have for these kind of live streams. So that way I can make sure and, make sure you guys are happy with what we're doing here. So I can definitely talk about different subjects like the park music, favorite rides, all that kind of good stuff. But definitely put that all in the comments. I'll be looking for that. So if you haven't already, thank you so much for subscribing. Be sure to, continue here as we continue trying to make this happen, and hopefully it does good. It was between YouTube and Facebook Live, but I think YouTube is fun, and I'm gonna keep trying it. I don't know. Yeah, I think I should do Facebook Live instead. I don't know. Comment below and let me know. Thanks so much for watching, though, guys. I hope you have a great night, day, weekend, whenever you're watching this, and as always, stay magical. Here's that awkward part right here.